Commander Zex Thal of the Galactic Defense Coalition had studied the xenobiology reports extensively, yet nothing could have prepared him for witnessing humans in actual combat. The species classification had been clear: Homo sapiens Category 12 Death World origin. What the sterile scientific terminology failed to convey was the sheer impossibility of their existence. The orbital station Harmony's edge hung in the contested zone between Coalition space and the Void Syndicate territory. 3 standard galactic hours ago, Syndicate raiders had breached the outer hull using quantum disruptors, overwhelming the automated defense grid. Protocol dictated immediate evacuation of all biological crew members, except the humans had refused to abandon their posts. Dr. Sarah Chen moved through the depressurized maintenance shaft with movements that defied Zex Thal's understanding of physics. Her species required a specific atmospheric mixture of nitrogen and oxygen at precise pressure ratios, yet here she operated in near-vacuum conditions with only a portable respirator. The temperature differential between the station's heated core and the exposed sections fluctuated between 310 Kelvin and 180 Kelvin, conditions that would instantly kill most sapient species. Plasma conduit restored. Chen's voice crackled through the emergency comm system. Her biometric readings showed elevated cortisol and adrenaline levels that should have triggered system shutdown in any reasonable organism. Instead, she continued working with enhanced efficiency. Engineer Marcus Rodriguez had jury-rigged the gravity generators using salvaged components from 3 different technological paradigms. His neural activity patterns indicated simultaneous problem-solving across 17 distinct cognitive pathways, a feat that Coalition's most advanced artificial intelligences struggled to replicate. When a Syndicate war drone breached his section, Rodriguez had improvised an electromagnetic pulse using the station's own life support systems, somehow calculating the precise frequency modulations required without external computational assistance. But it was Lieutenant James Thompson who truly demonstrated why Deathworlders defied galactic military doctrine. Cornered in the central command hub by 6 Syndicate assault units, each equipped with energy shields and molecular disintegration weapons, Thompson had done something that violated fundamental principles of self-preservation. He charged them. Not tactically retreated to a defensive position. Not attempted negotiation or surrender. The human had assessed odds of approximately 847 to 1 against survival and decided those were acceptable parameters for engagement. Thompson's weapon, a primitive kinetic projectile launcher, should have been ineffective against Syndicate shielding. Yet he exploited microsecond timing windows between shield refresh cycles, using gravitational field variations caused by the station's damaged rotation to calculate trajectory compensations in real time. His accuracy rate exceeded 94.7% while maintaining mobile combat positions that generated G-forces sufficient to liquefy most sapient species' internal organs. When reinforcements arrived, they found Thompson standing amid the wreckage, bleeding from 17 separate wounds, his left arm clearly fractured in multiple locations. His first words were not requests for medical assistance, but tactical updates on system status and enemy positions. Zex Thal watched the medical team work on the humans afterward. Chen's cellular regeneration rate was accelerating beyond baseline norms. Rodriguez showed no signs of neural fatigue despite processing computational loads that would require distributed processing across multiple AI cores. Thompson's broken bones were already beginning to calcify, and his hemoglobin count was rapidly returning to operational levels. The implications were staggering. These weren't warriors trained from birth in specialized combat academies. Chun was a quantum engineer. Rodriguez specialized in gravitational field manipulation. Thompson had been a communications officer before the emergency protocols activated their latent combat capabilities. Every species in the Coalition had legends of great warriors, individuals who rose above ordinary limitations through training, technology, or genetic enhancement. But humans were different. They didn't become warriors through external modification. They simply were warriors, disguised as scientists, engineers, and administrators until circumstances demanded otherwise. Their entire species carried the genetic memory of survival on a world that had actively tried to kill them for millions of years. As Zexthal filed his after-action report, he understood why human space remained largely unconquered despite their relatively recent arrival on the galactic stage. Every human was a potential weapon of mass destruction, waiting for the right moment to remember what they truly were. Deathworlders didn't just survive impossible odds, they made the impossible look routine.